Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arabiah coming out to the quick lesson. I titled this lesson, Israel and Iran war is escalating quickly. Very quickly. So anyway, I was looking at the news clip, and this was like about maybe 16 hours ago. It was talking about that they're actually bombing each other, and it brought a scripture to my mind that, the America's been in rule, has been running the world for a period of time, and their time is coming to an end. And in the book of Job, it talks about how when their time is up, their time is up. Let's get that real quick. I want to go to Job chapter 14, and I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Not one. Seeing that his days are determined, the number of months are with thee. Thou was appointed a bounds that he cannot pass. So it's coming to the point where the iron fist that Edom had on the earth, and the grip that he had on these people is loosening, and it's not, he has nothing he can do but come for the ride, because these people are getting tired of the rulership that they've been under with him and the agreement, Now keep in mind that through trade, America's made all of these countries rich, but they made them rich by breaking laws and making agreements and going back on them by killing and manipulating. And war is coming, and there's nothing that they can do to change it. For a while, everyone was following Esau and the way he lived because of his wine and because of his power that he had. But now his time is coming to an end. I want to read another quick scripture. I want to go to Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So this man cannot be satisfied with just having his lot or having his land. He wants everything. He wants all the resources. He even wants to control the people's soul. And this is what's happening. The outcome is going to be nuclear war, where it's going to actually be bombing and people dying and being evaporated. Anyway, let this video play, then I'll get to another scripture.
Johnson, and we're coming on the air with breaking news. That news that ABC News has confirmed Iran launching an attack on Israel, a dramatic escalation of violence in the region. U.S. officials confirming that U.S. forces have shot down some of those Iranian drones headed towards Israel. At this hour, you can see some of the video. Some of those Iranian projectiles have reached Israel. Air raid sirens heard in Jerusalem and elsewhere throughout the country. Explosions are being heard. Israel's defenses intercepting. Iran had vowed to retaliate for Israel's deadly strike on the Iranian consulate in Syria 12 days ago, killing 13 people, including several top Iranian military leaders. Israel has been on high alert for days now. President Biden cutting short his weekend in Delaware, returning to the White House, meeting with his national security team in the Situation Room. Let's get right to ABC's Britt Clennett. She is in Israel. Britt, I understand you're in Jerusalem, and at times you even had to take shelter. Describe what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, so about an hour ago, we were seeing trails of these orange flashes in the sky, and then the thud of Israel's air defense in action. It almost sounded like thunder. There was at least a dozen projectiles in all directions behind me, drones, possibly rockets, appearing to head west. Now, they were intercepted by air defense probably every few minutes over a period of 15 minutes. There were also air raid sirens wailing over Jerusalem. It's a tense atmosphere here tonight. We don't know how many more might be coming or whether the air defense systems might be.
I want to pause this right quick, and I want to say that this is the beginning stages because I don't know if you know, but those that are in the know that Iran is part of the BRICS nation. They're in allies with Russia, and Israel is allies with America. So this could spiral into something much worse than what it is now. I want to go to Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Now, the Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So that makes up the 12 tribes of Israel. It says, so the Lord is doing this for the 12 tribes. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away from their holes, and their tongue shall consume away from their mouth. So this is letting you know that this could lead to something. This is a nuclear bomb. This is describing the effects of a nuclear bomb. If you ever do any research and you look at that wasn't even a nuclear bomb, that was an atomic bomb that hit Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You look at some of the people, they actually burn as a shadow in the pavement. So, and this nuclear bomb is 20, 30 times stronger than that. So this is what this Zechariah was describing, what he saw. And, this doesn't sound good at all. But we do know that this man only has a certain amount of rule here, and it's coming to end. That's what we're seeing now. We're seeing these nations gathering to Yehoshaphat for the big battle. And these are just the beginning stages of it. I'm gonna let this continue playing.
Overwhelmed. There are just too many unknowns. There's also danger of falling debris when those projectiles are intercepted. It does feel like an ominous escalation here tonight, Whit.
Yes, we've been hearing reports of the potential of hundreds of drones and or missiles on their way to Israel. And Britt, just to clarify, at this moment, do we have any word that any of these projectiles have actually landed or hit infrastructure or buildings?
There are reports, Whit, but nothing confirmed yet. Here in Jerusalem, we haven't ourselves seen anything being actually landed or launched and actually successfully fallen on any targets or any civilian infrastructure here. So at the moment, around from what we can see, it does seem like most of those projectiles have been intercepted, Whit.
Good evening. I'm Whit Johnson, and we're coming on the...
I want to go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night, which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth and all its works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what matter of persons ye ought to be but in holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens will be on fire and shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt in fervent heat. So it's important that we understand this is talking about nuclear war here. So we have to get prepared because it's going to happen. The Bible already prophesied years ago, and everything that's been in this Bible, the Lord, he can't lie. It's coming. So we must stick close to the meaning of the Lord and stay close to the scriptures. During this time, it says in Isaiah 33:6 that the wisdom of the scriptures will be the stability of the time, roughly paraphrasing. So we have to understand that the only salvation that we have is through Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua and the Lord, and we must stick close to these scriptures. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time. Shalom.